Hey everybody, this is Mike Smith, and welcome back to another video for Paperbound Brawlers. We're down to our last two. We have here the Minion, and after this we have, the Mastodon. He's the last two. But this is the Minion, and he is the devil. Well, not the devil, but one of the devils in Paperbound. I'll put a couple of concept drawings up you can see here. Just little, these are pretty old. These are back in 2014, maybe. I don't remember now when. Maybe late 2013, early 2014. You can see there's all kinds of different variants here. I mean, there's actually more than this, but these are the ones I just kind of settled upon. And if some of these were just kind of obviously rejects. But the, I didn't read Dante's Inferno. I had read it a long time ago, but didn't reread it for this. I think I may have skimmed through it, but I think I was more interested at this time to look at, paintings of Dante's Inferno and the interpretations of Dante's Inferno and looking at the demons and whatnot. So, this demon here is pretty, I guess, somewhat classical. Yes, he's cartoony, but he has the red wings. He has the black charcoal hooves and feet and arms. He's got a little bit of crustaceans there in his skin that I was just inking. And he just has that demon look, a fat pudgy. He kind of looks like Slimer now that I'm looking at him. If that's the case, that was not intentional. But, I just kind of looked at all those classical paintings. Didn't want to think too much about this. Didn't want to over design him. But he's another character that, if you look at the original, I'll put the original up, static again, right? It's just that kind of, well, here I am pose. And I wanted to change that up. So you can see here his wings are far bigger, right? His body's actually a little bit bigger. His tail's far longer. And of course, I've actually put in a chain here. Matter of fact, near the beginning, like I started with Mummy and kind of went with Eddie and them. I think he was near the beginning too. He kind of happened right after Eddie and Jasmine, and so the chains were just starting to be used. So this is him. He's definitely, I wanted him to have a chain for his character. It just felt appropriate. A lot of the characters and people in Dante's are being tortured by all kinds of different means. So seeing a devil with chains just looks cool. I felt like it made a lot of sense. Of course, you don't see that in game. We don't have any kind of animation or anything like that in the game. But I don't know, I felt like he needed it. So here you see he's much bigger, and his arms are longer too, including his legs. But he's still tiny feet, because they don't use their legs. These devils are just flying around all the time. So they don't really use their legs. They're not flying around with these big, beefy Arnold Schwarzenegger type legs. But he was another one that's kind of easy to do. He's just a big old oval kind of egg shape to him. And here we are laying down the last bits of color. As you can see, I'm still in Sketchbook Pro. I mean, really, almost 90% of what I do is in Sketchbook Pro. But here I was laying down that classic blood red color of the demons, going in with that nice little yellow there on the wings. A lot of the wings have a little more details in them too. I've got those action marks in them, but also they're torn and shredded a little bit. His teeth also have a lot more accents. It doesn't have hardly anything, but you can see some teeth on the original drawing, but this here, though, they're a little more detailed. They're cracked and broken, chipped, those kinds of things. And of course, his pitchfork went through a little bit of a change too. I think it's far more deadly looking, a little bit sharper on the edges. But it looks like I'm nearing the end here. I'm going to lay down a quick value run, and this character is done. He's very simplistic, and I love that about him. It's just very, very simple. Not a lot of details. Things I've pulled away from as an artist, trying to over-detail things. There we go. Put those last touches on. A little bit of value. I'm sure highlights are coming here at some point. And I think we're getting ready to kind of pop over to the final reveal. I love seeing marching ants and time-lapse. Here it is. All right, yep, there you go, guys. There's a Minion. All right, one more video to go. The Mastodon is next. All right, guys, thanks for watching.